It is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're gonna be talking about J.R. Smith. J.R. Swish coming to NBA 2K22 MyTEAM tomorrow. Now, before I dive into it, I just want to say J.R. Smith's not been in the game all year long. I think it was a problem with 2K getting his rights, and then my team just tweeted, J.R. Smith, are you ready for tomorrow? Which means he is coming tomorrow in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. Which, look, guys, J.R. Smith's just an exciting card, and we can talk about why J.R. Smith has always been exciting in my team. But I mean, let's just start by saying J.R. Smith, if they keep, doing what they've been doing with endgame cards, he is going to get 5 or 6 different cards tomorrow. And I personally think that is really good for my team in general, because it's going to give everybody the chance to use J.R. Smith. So for J.R. Smith, here's what we got to look at, okay? J.R. Smith throughout the history of 2K has gotten pretty solid cards in general. Now, what makes J.R. Smith solid? Well, he's 6'6", but his wingspan being 6'10" definitely helps him out. I feel like his player model is pretty solid in general. Now, again, we can look at the J.R. Smiths that we saw last year. Obviously, this J.R. Smith was the level 40 reward. I mean, with Ty Lue, I mean, that was a whole different thing. But I gotta say, it all starts and ends with Jump Shot 49. And so for me personally, and you guys can disagree, I guess I'm okay if the endgame card gets, Jump Shot 3 or whatever else. But every other J.R. Smith card needs to have Jump Shot 49. That's how I remember J.R. Smith. Heck, one of my favorite cards this year is this card right here, because he does have the J.R. Smith Jump Shot 49 release. Jump Shot 49 is such a great release in my team. And from my perspective, from my point of view, that's what made J.R. Smith special. So I just pray that they don't take that away from all of his cards. But I'm super ecstatic about J.R. Smith coming to my team tomorrow, because he's J.R. Smith. People get excited to use J.R. Smith. People have already been talking about J.R. Smiths from years past. I think DBG actually did tweet about it. How he remembers Chris Smooth, I think, using the J.R. Smith. Yes, Chris Smooth flashbacks. 2K13 anniversary card is going to give Chris Smooth flashbacks. But, I mean, everybody knows about J.R. Smith in my team. Everybody has had a J.R. Smith moment in my team, a fan favorites card. He was a part of a fan favorite set, which should show you enough about what J.R. did for everyone. Did have a glitch card in 2K20 that could play point guard as well. I mean, J.R. Smith throughout the history of my team has just been a very important card in general. And so the fact that my team found a way, I don't know all the specifics on it, but he wasn't supposed to be in the game this year. And the fact that 2K found a way to solve whatever was going on and get him in the game is a massive W for my team in general. Because I can't be the only one that is gonna love using J.R. Smith cards. I mean, I know a lot of my team players that are like, okay, this actually makes me a little intrigued to play the game, because I get it. All these cards we've been getting have been the same, Let's go back at it. I mean, how many different cards have we seen of Giannis? How many different cards have we seen of Yao or LaMelo or Carmelo? You look up J.R. Smith, how many J.R. Smith cards have you seen this year? The answer is 0, and I think that is so exciting. I think that is absolutely super exciting, because it's basically we're back to square one, and we're getting an endgame card of a card we have not seen all year long. Obviously, guys, the endgame J.R. is going to be different from the other J.R. Smith cards, but I feel like no matter how you look at it, J.R. Smith is going to be really good in my team. So 2K is deciding to stick with the endgame kind of content, which I'm okay with. I just hope Wednesday or Thursday that we see some other stuff, whether it is season rewinds or whatever they decide to do. I do hope they decide to do that. So the packs we're probably going to see tomorrow are something along the lines of this, in which we saw 6 of both LaMelo and Carmelo. So I expect to see 6 of J.R. Smiths. We're probably going to see, you know, obviously the end game get better SIGs, and then the jump shot 49 and the rest of the cards. Now we also do see Tacko Fall's end game card coming into NBA 2K22 MyTEAM tomorrow as well. I honestly thought 2K was going to wait a little bit before dropping Tacko, but hey, Tacko Tuesday is alive and well tomorrow in MyTEAM. Now, here's the thing for Tacko. Tacko and Yao both are going to be like, you're going to be able to get both, not endgame, but both a Tacko and a Yao for really, really, really cheap. Like, you're going to have both of them for like 30,000 MyTEAM and for 30,000 MT. And that is just absolutely ridiculous to think about. I mean, you're going to have both of the Giants on the court for super cheap. Now, endgame Tacko is probably going to get set shot 25. That's just my opinion on what I think the card is going to get. Now, if he does get set shot 25, he is going to be by far and away the best card and the best center in the game. And I don't think it's going to be particularly close. Now, you guys might be asking, Ty, why do you think that? Ty, what? What are you even talking about? Here's why, okay? Tacko already had the best model player build in MyTEAM. At the center position, there's nobody that can compare. Yes, Manute is long. Yes, Yao is tall. But neither of those guys have the player model that Tacko's got. Combine that with the fact that Tacko is going to get the dribble SIGs of endgame cards, and it's going to be crazy. We're going to see this Tacko Fall for like 30,000 MT, and it's sad for me in my No Money Spent Squad series. I should have got rid of Tacko before his price should really decline. But the problem with that is you never know when he is going to get cheap. And so that's, I mean, it is what it is. I held the bag on him, and it's too late to sell Tacko. I mean, I would try to sell him, but I mean, it's just too late to sell this card in my opinion. He's going to be buy nows galore. And that's the scary part. Obviously, with J.R. Smith, you know, he's a good guard in MyTEAM. But he's not going to compare to what Tacko Fall is going to give you guys. I mean, this Tacko card is going to be the single best card in the game. And it's kind of crazy that he is coming out on a Tuesday. Like, obviously, I get what 2K is doing with this. But him coming out on a Tuesday is absolutely ridiculous. It is crazy. So, I don't know. My question to you guys is this. And I know we still got LeBron to get. We got KD to get. We got Luka to get. We got MJ to get. We got all these cards to get. How many more weeks can this go on? I mean, we've seen Yao, we've seen Tacko. Those guys are off the list for future cards that we can get. They can't get better than endgame cards, so those guys are off the list. We've still got a month left of 2K, and I'm just trying to think, okay, where is the content going to come from? I mean, yes, I get it. I mean, there's still a ton of endgame cards to get to, but I'm just trying to piece it all together, and we're getting Tacko on a Tuesday. Yikes. That's all I can really say in MyTEAM. Tacko Fall is probably, in my opinion, going to be the best single card in the game. And in J.R. Smith, you're looking at an exciting point guard to use. Now, obviously, the endgame J.R. is going to get a different release, but a base 49 J.R. Smith is going to be, you know, really exciting as well. So, I mean, there should be a lot of excitement around this drop in general. And I mean, with J.R., with Tacko, it's basically just like a Friday drop. The difference between the Friday drops now and the Tuesday drops, it doesn't look like too much. But let me tell you guys, Tacko Fall is going to be the best card in the entire game. Trust me when I say that. That is going to wrap it up for our video today, guys. We're getting JR. We're getting Tacko. Two exciting cards, and with Tacko Fall probably being the best card for the rest of the game. I can't see there being a better card than Tacko. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you already do it. As always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.